Hi, my name's Andrew with Traafik, and I want to show you how the system works. So here we have licenses from all 50 states. These are not real. These are just demo licenses, all fake, names and people that don't exist. But you see, each one has a barcode, and so each one of those barcodes is actually encoded differently with some sample data for potential people that sign up. And so the whole idea of Traafik is we're going to pre-vet drivers. So they're going to go through an onboarding process where they enter their driver's license. We're going to scan that barcode to get their actual data. And then they're going to upload also their registration card. Here's another sample one for John Smith. Take a picture of that. And then also their insurance card. So here, let's show you how this all works. Okay, so here I am, very beginning of the onboarding process for the app. And I'm going to scan one of these sample driver's licenses we just talked about. Here I got the front, okay. And now I'm going to hit continue here, and we're going to scan the backside, which has the barcode. You got to hold it, just right, get that barcode. Hear the click. All right. So now notice all this information is pre-filled. See all those names and your address? That all came from the barcode. We need one more piece of information, a social security number, because we're going to run a background check. And in this demo, the background check will be very fast, but in reality, it takes some time for the background check. Okay. So now we're on to the next step. We want to scan the registration card. And so very similar, we're going to parse all this information, and we're actually going to have this in the database, and the officer is going to be able to pull it up. Notice we got the information. Yeah. Now there's no barcode this time, so it's doing OCR, optical character recognition. So it's not perfect, and you have the opportunity to edit here if you need to. And we always have the actual image that the driver can look at too. Same thing for the insurance card. And so this is the whole process of, pre-vetting, basically. You want to put yourself as a driver in the best position possible so the officer can see that, hey, all your information's in order, your background check is clear, and we can now move on to the demo of an actual stop. And here we have a demo between iOS on the left and we got Android on the right. And so over on the left, we're the driver, and we're selecting the officer that's near us. Going to confirm the details. All right, the officer is agreeing to proceed. And the first thing it wants is a photo. But notice up in the upper left, that video call, you always have the option, and here we go, we're gonna demo this. It's just a demo of me, because we're not actually at a traffic stop. But here you can see how both sides can get on the video call. And so, yeah, if there's any confusion during the stop and trying to use this new system, you can always just talk to a human, but no one has to get out of the car. And so here we are back in the normal flow, and now the officer is asking for your face just to verify who you are. And remember, all the onboarding we did, the officer has access to all that. They know you've been pre-vetted. They know the background check. And here they are giving you your ticket, right? And this whole experience can be so seamless and fast, and you're on your way. You can even pay your ticket right there. So this is an example of both sides. The officer's using Android and the driver's using iOS. And there we go. There's your ticket history, so you can see exactly, what you've been doing. And in the app, officers can go back to driver mode because officers are drivers themselves, and they have special access where they can switch over to officer mode.